Hello everyone. In last class we have seen asynchronous counter or ripple counter or serial counter. In last video lecture I explained how to draw the circuit of binary asynchronous counter. Okay, we have seen mod 4 or 2 bit asynchronous counter or mod 8 or 3 bit asynchronous counter. In last video I explained how to implement up asynchronous counter. Okay, and we used positive edge and we were taking Q0 bar to clock input of next flip flop. But you can also implement up counter 4 bit or 3 bit or 2 bit up counter by using negative edge triggering. But in this case you have to remember, now we will give uncomplemented output to clock input of next flip flop. Similarly here, okay, I am using here negative edge triggering. There is bubble, I will using negative edge triggering. Okay, and uncomplemented output. You can also implement up counter. Okay, in last class, just once again I am showing the diagram which we implemented here. We were using positive edge, but we were taking complemented output to clock input of next flip flop. In this way we were implementing asynchronous up counter, but you can also implement up asynchronous counter by using negative clock pulse. Okay, but instead of Q0 bar, now we will give Q0 as clock input. Okay, this is your circuit. Now connect all the JK inputs to logic 1, or you can say plus 5 board, plus, and give negative edge triggered clock pulse, but connect uncomplemented output to clock input of next flip flop. Okay, now we will see the timing diagram. Okay, now I am using negative edge triggering. Okay, so initially this flip flop value will be 0. Okay, this is 0, and after applying this value, okay, after applying first clock pulse, and that is negative edge, it will be 1, means it will toggle. Why? Because I am using negative edge triggered flip flop and all inputs are high. So in all cases when J and K are 1, output will toggle. So check here, 0 1 in next negative edge, 0 in next edge, 1 in next edge, 0 in next negative edge, here is negative edge, 1 0 1 0 1 0. In this way Q0 is determined. Now I will draw Q1. Now what is happening here? This Q0 is clock input of this flip flop 1. So now I will use as a clock pulse. Okay, this is the clock pulse for this flip flop 1. So now check negative edge here. So before that value initially 0, then 1. Okay, after 0, after 1, and after every negative edge it will give 0 1 0 1 0. Okay, now this again using negative clock pulse, and Q1 is connected to this clock pulse. So now it will work as clock pulse for this Q2. Means for Q0 clock is input, for Q1 Q0 is working as a clock. Now for Q2 Q1 will work as a clock. Now check at every negative edge till here 0, and after that, because all J and K are high, so it will complement or it will toggle 0 to 1. Okay, in next edge negative edge it will be 0, in next edge it will be again 1, then 0, and after this again it is uncomplemented output is connected here. So till here now it is working as a clock pulse for this flip flop 3. So till here initially value 0, and then it will complement, it will toggle 1 till next edge, then it will be 0. So from here you can see initially value 0 0 0, okay, 0 0 0, then 0 0 1, then 0 0 1 0 2, 0 0 1 1 3, then 0 0 1 0 0 4, then 0 1 0 1 5, then 6, then 7 0 1 1, then 8 1 0 0, then 1 0 1 9, then sorry 1 0 0 1 9, then 1 1 1 0 1 0 10, then 1 1 0 1 1 0, this is what 1, this is 1, this is 0, this is 0, 12, then 13, then 14, then 1 1 1 15. So total used states are 16. So it will give Fi upon output frequency Fi upon 16. This is example of your again up counter, 4-bit up counter. Okay, total used states are 16 from 0 to 15. Okay, and after that it will again repeat the same pattern. So you have to remember, you can implement up counter either by using positive edge triggered clock pulse and applying complemented output, okay, to clock pulse of next flip flop, or by applying negative edge, okay, by applying negative edge but taking uncomplemented output to clock input of next flip flop. And you all again you have to remember, we are applying clock pulse here, so this is LSB and last output is MSB. So Q3 is MSB and Q0 is LSB. You have to remember. Okay. Now it's all about your binary up asynchronous counter. Binary counter means if modulus of counter equal to 2 to the power n, where any number of flip flop. For example, in this case again, mod 16 equal to 2 to the power 4. So 4 flip flops are used. Now can we implement any modulus counter which is not binary? For example, suppose you have to implement mod 6 counter or mod 10 counter or mod 12 counter in which n is not equal to 2 to the power small n. Okay, small n is number of flip flops used and capital N is modulus of that counter. Okay, now we will see a synchronous counter. Now we will design whose modulus is less than 2 to the power n. Okay, means suppose if n equal to 3 flip flop, it will be less than this, means mod 6, or you can say mod 5 or mod 7. Okay, now what you need to do in this case, I am giving input from here. Okay, input from here, and so this will be LSB and it will be MSB. What you will do, first implement mod n counter, mod n binary counter where n is capital N, modulus of counter. Then what we will do, we will try to skip the value. If we are using mod 6, we want used states are 6 from 0 to 5. When it will go to 6, we have to clear all the flip flops. We have to clear all the flip. Clear all the flip flop means all flip flops output will be 0. So what we will do, connect all jk high, connect jk high and jk high. Okay, this is all jk are high. Then connect output of this to this, connect output of this to input of this. This is LSB and this is MSB. Now just think about this circuit. Okay, we are using negative edge and we are giving output, uncomplemented output to clock input, so it is working as up counter. If I do not consider this NAND gate circuit, okay, if I am not considering this NAND gate circuit, it will give the pattern from 0 to 7, 0 to 7. But we have to design mod 6. Okay, this is your mod 6 counter. This is mod 6 counter. Suppose we have to design mod 6. Now what we will do, we will count the sequence from 0 to 5. When it will go to 6, we will apply clear inputs to all the flip flop. So this is your LSB. So just determine the binary equivalent of that. 6 means 110. 6 is 110. So this will be 1, this will be 1, this will be 0. Why? Because I am applying clock input this side. So this is LSB 0. 110 means 6. Now where is 1? Okay. In A, B or C flip flop, where is 1? Connect output of those flip flops to inputs of NAND gate and connect output of NAND gate to clear inputs of all the flip flops. Okay, now what is happening? This is 0, this is 1, this is 1, mod 6, 1 1 0. Okay, this is 1, this is 1, this is 0. Okay, initially what is happening, I am using negative edge. First it will go A, output of this, it will toggle after every clock pulse. Okay, no problem. After it is toggling 0. Now output of this is input of this. Now for B, this, it initially 0, then it will toggle. Okay, then again it will toggle. When it will, now when value is, this value is initially 0 0 0. Okay, no problem. You know, in that case 0 0. Okay, 0 0 and 0 and complement 1. And I have already explained this clear input will only work when its value is 0. Okay, when clear, all clear will work when output of NAND gate will be 0. So initially when 0 0, this clear is not working. Now it will go to 0 0 1. Okay, 0 0 0 1. Again it is 0 0. So again its output is 1. So it will not clear the flip flop. Then okay, 0 came, then 1, then 2. 2 means 0 1 0, 0 1, NAND gate, NAND, again 1. So again this clear will not work. Now 0 1 1, 0 1 1. So 0 1, again output is 1. Okay, then 1 0 0 4, 1 0, again output of NAND gate is what? 1. So again it will not clear. It will go to next sequence 1 0 1. Now it will go to 1 0 1. again 1 0, it is again output 1. 1 into 0 0, 0 complement 1. So again clear is not working. Now when, okay, when its value is 1 1 0, now both inputs of NAND gate are high. 1 1 1 1, it is giving what? 0. 1 into 1 0, 1 into 1 1, 1 complement 0. Now all clear pin will be activated. So value of this will be 0, value of this will be 0, value of this will be 0. Is it clear or not? Actually what happening when its value becomes 1 1 0, 1 1 0, then output of NAND gate becomes 0. Now all clear are working. Earlier, before 6, these clear pin are not working because it requires 0 to work. Okay, so you have to remember, in case of mod 6, just determine the binary equivalent of 6. So you have to implement mod 6. Then where is 1? 1 1 0. 6 is 1 1 0. So connect inputs of NAND gate to those flip-flop outputs where output is high. Okay, so it is giving the pattern. A initially 0, this is your 0 0 0, then 0 0 1, then 0 1 0 2, then 0 1 0, what? 0 1 0, 0 1 0 2, then this is 0 1 1 3, then 1 0 0, what? 4, then 1 0 1 5, then for small time it is giving 1 1 0. Now it is going 1 1 0. 1 1 0 means this output is now low. Till 5 output is high. When its value becomes 6, output of NAND gate becomes low. So at this moment output of NAND gate is 0, so it will clear all the output, means after that output will be 0 0 0. Okay, this 0 0 0. Okay, now it will repeat the same pattern, then 0 0 1, 0 1 0 2, then 0 1 1, then 1 0 0, then 1 0 1, then again for a small time 1 1 0, then it will clear all the flip. To clear all the flip-flop means value becomes 0. In this way you can truncate the sequence. Okay, so you have to implement mod 5. So this is the same example. So you have to implement mod 5. Mod 5 means 1 0 1. Now you will connect this and this output to input of NAND gate. So in this way you can implement any circuit. Okay, you can implement any counter, asynchronous counter, which is not binary counter. Okay, in this n not equal to 2 to the power n. Okay, you can see here mod 6 clearing. First implement mod 8 counter. This is your mod 8 counter. Then you have to truncate. Just determine this binary equivalent of 6. Then apply output of these two, input of NAND gate and output of NAND gate, connect to all the clear. In this way you can implement non-binary asynchronous counter. Okay, it's all about your today lecture. In next lecture we will again see how to implement mod 10 or mod 12 counter. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.